Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Whether you have an essential job and you have to go to work or you've been stuck inside for months and you feel like you're going crazy. Not that I'm going crazy. But I do talk to my 9-month-old a lot. And he doesn't respond. Well, he does, but it's mostly. Anyways. This is gonna be a different video. I don't really have a plan for it, but I'm just gonna tell you some of the things that I've been doing while I've been stuck inside. I've found a little table to redo, so I'm doing that. We're working on one of our bedrooms. Ripped out old wallpaper. Now we're like fixing up cracks in the wall, and we're gonna paint. I don't know about you, I have this thing where every time I go to work on the room, now if I was painting, that's a different story. I don't mind painting, I think it's kind of fun, but I'm like sanding down, like we've spackled the cracks and now we have to sand it. And for me, that's really boring, but I don't want to make my husband do all the work just because I don't like to. So I've really been trying to help, but for some reason, every time I go to work on this, I get hungry. I don't know what it is about sanding or working on this house project that makes me hungry. Yesterday I started working on it and like 10 minutes afterwards I ran downstairs and ate something. So I don't know what it is, but maybe you guys can relate that projects make you hungry. Anyways, another random side note is my succulents are growing very well. Maybe it's like spring and because it's warmer or something. I don't know, because they're inside, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but they're really growing extra right now, and it makes me really happy because I'm terrible at taking care of plants that always die. Seriously, always. And I'll like send them back to my mother to revive because she's a plant genius, and she brings them back to life, and if she gives them back to me, then I kill them again. So succulents make me happy because they grow no matter what I do. But I do take care of them. I water them once a week and no more. Just a little bit of water once a week and they stay alive. So I'm going to show them to you. I hope this makes you happy. So this guy, look, he's growing two little baby leaves. For some reason, the fourth leaf on this side shriveled up and died, but he's growing new baby leaves, so that means he's going to stay alive. And this guy, when I first got him, was just one shoot, and now he has 6 at least little offshoots. Look, they're so cute. I think I'm going to rip some off and see if I can grow some more. That's my favorite thing about succulents, when they like pieces fall off, then you just put them in water and they sprout. They make more baby succulents. And then this guy, he's just gotten tall. He hasn't done much, but I like how it looks like a rose. And look, I have a little baby succulent in there. I don't know if you can see it, like right there. And he's growing, and he's so cute. And then this guy has gotten so tall. He looked like that when I first got him. And look how tall he's gotten. He's really big. And I'm not sure what's going on with this thing. I don't know about him. And then there's a dead one over here that I killed. I don't know why he just did not stay alive. And then, oops, a piece fell off of my succulent. It's okay, it'll keep growing. This guy is so weird. He's like really long and hangy. And then this guy, I cut off a piece to plant. And then he sprouted a bunch of other little arms. And then I have some babies in here. And they're really tiny and cute. So that's that. And then this is an offshoot from this one that I just showed you. And he's doing really good. And there's some babies in here. And they look so cute. And then this one, I've never seen a succulent like this before, but it's really cool. And then in this one, it's just weird. It looks kind of like a spiky dinosaur tail. So I don't know. I think it's a succulent. It's still growing. It hasn't died. So anyways, I hope that has brought you some enjoyment looking at my plants, because I sit them in my kitchen window and I look at them and I really like them. It makes me happy that they're growing and they're not dying. So that's that, quarantine life. I really enjoy my plants and I'm trying to get projects done. And I did want to share a verse with you that has really been a blessing to me recently, because not only are we stranded inside, but I've been dealing with a lot, and I do want to make a video about it, just talking about dealing with grief and loss and the struggles that you go through, because I know there's a lot of people who go through it, and I didn't realize just some of the challenges and stuff that you have to deal with. And even if you haven't gone through it, like maybe just listening to the video of what happens when you go through grief, maybe just listening to that will give you more of an understanding for somebody else that you may know that is going through it. So I do want to share that, but right now it's still pretty hard, but just look for it, because I will post one. But this is something that has really helped me during this time where, honestly, I've been questioning, like, God, what are you doing to me? I feel like you're allowing too much hurt into my life, and I can't handle it anymore. And so there was, for a little bit, I just wasn't having my devotions, and it was not good. So if you go through things like that make you just question God, it's okay. Just make sure you get back to him eventually, because he's still there and he still loves you. And when you're going through the worst time in your life and you feel like blocking everyone out, and that includes God, don't do it, because he's the only one who can truly help you through the toughest things. And he can give you love and encouragement like you've never known before. And he can just love you in your times of grief and pain and suffering. So this has really been a good some good verses that have really encouraged me. 2 Corinthians 4:8-9 says, "We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted," this is my favorite part, "but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed." And that's really encouraging to me, because it just speaks to me in that I can be going through something awful and I can feel like there's no end in sight, but I can be discouraged and not, I don't have to go to that deep place of depression that's so easy when you're hurting or you're going through something discouraging. So I hope those verses were a blessing, and I hope you like my little succulents. So have a good week, and be encouraged that Jesus is with you no matter what.